What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Warface Creepypasta. It's new. Definitely haven't done it before. I don't remember, at least. But here we go. So Jimmy was playing Warface one day. He had nobody to play with and he wanted a friend. He went on the Warface community and asked if anyone could play with him. A person answered, "Sure, how old are you?" Jimmy simply responded with, "My parents don't let me tell my age." And then the stranger tells him, "Well, if we can't talk, we can't play. And I must know your age to be able to play." And that's how you convince little Jimmy to tell him his age. Jimmy said that he was 9 years old, which he was. And then what happened next was that anything normally would happen, really. They had a chat. It all started normal first. But then it became bad. The stranger kept asking, "Well, where do you live? Well, where do you live?" And that was really the only question that he was asked by the stranger. And soon the stranger responded, "If you don't give me your address, I will stab your parents." This was a critical, just a huge advancement of the stranger's speech to little Jimmy. But he just left. With nothing in his mind, he just left. 2 days later, he found his parents stabbed, dead, non-living, on the ground. He was terrified. He went on his PlayStation to calm down because little Jimmy had anxiety problems. So he loved to play on his PlayStation. It would always relax him. And he was playing when all of a sudden the person joins the party, which little Jimmy didn't have. Little Jimmy didn't have a party, but he was created one. Then the huge dramatic part appeared. The stranger said, "Look out your window." Little Jimmy did as instructed and found a man dressed like Santa Claus, but just no beard, no hat. He was just a bald, old-looking man staring outside little Jimmy's window. The next thing little Jimmy did was to lock himself in. The man soon came out and he went inside. He came out of his car, which he was stalking little Jimmy, and then what he did was go into the house. Now, keep in mind, when he did that, the first thing He did. As soon as the stranger got inside, with little Jimmy hid. Soon, the door bust open. The man now wore the hat and the beard. He grabbed the bag out of nowhere, and little Jimmy was soon stuffed inside. Only his head was poking out like a helpless little boy. Next thing that happened was pretty surprising. Something you probably wouldn't expect. He didn't kill little Jimmy. He didn't even injure him. He mostly just stood there with little Jimmy in his bag. They went to his parents' room. And the parents were soon hopeless. Their heads twisted and turned and their bodies turned into a mash. And then just a little bit of Santa's magical dust. And boom. Nothing had happened. His parents are back alive. Small difference though. Instead of keeping them alive, they turned into snowmen. They grabbed little Jimmy. Then they dragged him. Tore him pieces to pieces. While his body slowly being stuffed into the Santa bag. Little Jimmy was never seen from then. And that was the end of little Jimmy's life. And in a poor, terrible way. Who knows where he has been, where he is right now. We will always remember you, Jimmy. Even if that means
mission complete.
You died.